Most garden tools feel like they're fighting you halfway through a thick branch, but this 30-inch Anvil Lopper seems to have a different philosophy entirely. When you pick it up, the first thing you notice is the weight. At about 1.5 kilograms, it's substantial enough to feel like a serious piece of equipment, yet it doesn't feel like you're lugging around a piece of industrial machinery. The red and black finish is pretty standard for the brand, but the real story here is the compound action mechanism. It's designed to multiply the force you put into the handles, which is a massive help when you're staring down a stubborn, woody branch that's pushing that 2-inch limit. Honestly, the way it bites into dry, dead wood is surprisingly smooth. You aren't just hacking away, the leverage does the heavy lifting for you. It's a relief for anyone who spent an afternoon wrestling with overgrown shrubs and ended up with sore wrists the next day. The rubberized grips are a nice touch, too. They're soft enough to provide a bit of cushion, which makes a difference when you're making repetitive cuts for an hour or two. The blade itself is hardened carbon steel with a non-stick coating, and it glides through stems with a satisfying snap. Now, here's the thing. Because it's an anvil-style cutter, it's meant for those tougher, woody branches rather than delicate green stems. If you try to use it on soft, leafy growth, it might just crush the tissue instead of giving you that clean, surgical snip. It's a bit of a specialist in that regard. Also, while the 30-inch length is fantastic for reaching higher limbs or getting extra leverage, it can feel a little unwieldy if you're working in a tight, crowded corner of the garden. You'll definitely want to be mindful of your surroundings before you start swinging those long handles around. The company does offer replacement blades, which is a huge plus because it means you aren't tossing the whole tool in the bin the moment the edge starts to dull after a few seasons of hard labor. It's refreshing to see a company actually plan for the long haul. If you've got a yard full of thick, neglected growth, and you're tired of feeling like you've gone 10 rounds in a boxing ring just to clear a path, this thing is going to feel like a massive upgrade. It's balanced, it's aggressive when it needs to be, and it's built to handle the kind of work that usually makes people put their gardening gloves away for the season. It's not perfect for every single task, but for the heavy lifting, it's a solid, dependable companion to have in the shed.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.